In the quiet hours of a crisp spring night, the Earth's solitude in the cosmos was abruptly disrupted. An unidentified object entered the atmosphere, a glowing orb that sliced through the sky, its trail illuminated by the moonlight. It descended not with the force of a meteor but with the precision of a spacecraft, landing gently in the remote expanse of the Siberian tundra. The event, captured by a network of satellites, sent ripples of shock and excitement across the globe. News of the mysterious arrival spread like wildfire. Social media erupted with speculation and fear, while the world's governments and leading scientists convened emergency meetings to discuss the implications of what many believed to be the first undeniable evidence of extraterrestrial contact. In Geneva, the United Nations called an urgent assembly of its member states, and a temporary coalition of scientists, military experts, and diplomats was formed. Dubbed the Earth Response Coalition, ERC, this group was tasked with forming the human response to this historic event. The ERC's primary objective was to establish a secure perimeter around the landing site and to begin the delicate process of examining the probe. Meanwhile, in a top-secret facility, Dr. Ava Moreno, a leading astrophysicist known for her work on extraterrestrial signals, was hastily brought in to lead the scientific inquiry. Accompanied by a team of experts in various fields, she approached the probe for the first time under the pale light of dawn, her heart pounding with a mix of scientific curiosity and a touch of fear. The probe itself was unlike any human-made spacecraft. It was spherical, about the size of a small car, with a surface that seemed to absorb light, giving it an almost ethereal appearance. It was warm to the touch, humming softly, suggesting some internal mechanism was still operational. The most striking feature was a series of intricate symbols etched across its surface, glowing faintly as if part of a complex interface. Dr. Moreno and her team set up their equipment, preparing to document and test every aspect of the probe. Initial scans indicated that the material of the sphere was not from the known periodic table, adding another layer of mystery to the already enigmatic object. As the world watched, tensions rose. The question on everyone's mind was clear: why here? Why now? And more importantly, what did its creators intend? By noon, a tentative experiment was ready. Dr. Moreno initiated a non-invasive laser scan, aimed at understanding the internal structure of the probe. To the team's astonishment, the probe reacted immediately. The symbols began to pulsate more rapidly, and the humming increased in pitch. Then, as suddenly as it had begun, the probe's surface projected a holographic image into the cold Siberian air. It was a map of the galaxy, with a series of complex coordinates and a blinking point that clearly marked Earth. Underneath it, in a script no human had ever seen, was a message waiting to be deciphered. The realization hit Dr. Moreno and her team: this was not just a visitation. It was an invitation, and perhaps, a challenge. As the implications of this discovery began to settle in, Dr. Moreno looked up at the sky, a mix of wonder and resolve firming her gaze. Humanity was not alone, and it seemed their interstellar neighbors had just reached out. In a chamber where the light of distant stars filtered through a crystalline dome, the Galactic Council convened in response to the latest development involving Earth. The Council was an ancient and venerable institution, responsible for maintaining peace and order among the various intelligent species of the galaxy. Each member represented a civilization far advanced in both technology and diplomacy. The chamber, located at the heart of the Council's massive space station orbiting a pulsar, buzzed with the low murmurs of various alien dialects. Council members, ranging from the insectoid Shriloks with their chitinous bodies to the ethereal Valnari, composed of shimmering light and energy, took their seats around a large, circular table. High Counselor Tfren, a tall and dignified figure from the planet Xiron, called the session to order. His voice, deep and resonant, effortlessly filled the chamber. Esteemed members of the Council, he began, we are here to discuss the recent probe deployment to Earth, a planet of burgeoning potential but dangerous unpredictability. A holographic projection of Earth appeared above the table, slowly rotating. A smaller image of the probe and its landing coordinates on Earth was highlighted. Dr. Philex, the Council's chief scientist, an entity composed entirely of swirling gases contained in a levitating suit, took the floor. As you are aware, the humans have not yet achieved interstellar travel. However, their rapid technological advancements and unpredictable nature make them a species worth engaging with cautiously. An image flashed on the screen showing snippets of human conflicts, artistic achievements, and technological milestones. Dr. Filex continued, their capacity for both profound creativity and destructive warfare presents a unique set of variables that we have rarely encountered. A murmur of assent and concern rippled through the chamber. Ambassador Yaltrix, a fluid form that shimmered with each word, raised a point. Their art is infused with a depth of emotion we see in few species. It suggests a potential for both great compassion and volatile action. How do we approach such beings? The council deliberated various strategies. Some suggested surveillance and indirect tests of humanity's capabilities and intentions. Others proposed direct diplomatic engagement to better understand human desires and fears. Finally, it was Archivist Sela, a historian from the library world of Memoria, who proposed the integration initiative. Let us invite humans to join a multi-species project, she suggested. We can observe their interactions on neutral grounds, perhaps a joint effort in terraforming or space construction. Such projects could reveal much about their capabilities and intentions without exposing our societies to potential harm. Tfren nodded thoughtfully. A prudent course of action, Archivist Sela. We shall initiate contact through a controlled environment and carefully monitor the outcomes. This will be our first active engagement with humanity. Let us ensure it is conducted with both wisdom and respect. The council members agreed, and the session ended with plans to send an encrypted message back through the probe, outlining the first steps of what would be known as the integration initiative. As the council members dispersed, the stars beyond seemed to watch quietly, the fate of human-galactic relations hanging delicately in the balance. Back on Earth, as the scientific community rallied to decode the encrypted message from the Galactic Council, the general public remained largely in the dark about the specifics of the communication. News outlets reported on the ongoing activities, fueling a mix of excitement and apprehension about the aliens' intentions. Dr. Ava Moreno, now recognized globally as a primary figure in the Earth response, worked tirelessly at the Coalition's makeshift headquarters set up around the probe's landing site. Inside a heavily guarded tent, her team of linguists, cryptographers, and computer scientists broke down the alien script bit by bit. The atmosphere was electric, each breakthrough bringing them closer to understanding the intentions of their cosmic neighbors. After weeks of relentless work, the message was finally decrypted. Dr. Moreno read the translation aloud to her team, her voice barely containing her awe. To the inhabitants of Earth, we extend greetings and an invitation to collaborate for mutual benefit. We propose a cooperative venture, beginning with a project we believe will serve as a foundation for future interactions and understanding. The message detailed the first project of the Integration Initiative, a joint effort to terraform Mars, turning the red planet into a habitable environment. This would not only provide a testing ground for human and alien technology to blend but also serve as a symbolic gesture of peace and cooperation. The world's reaction was mixed. While many hailed it as the dawn of a new era, others feared the implications of such a partnership. Debates and discussions filled every media platform, from news channels to social networks, as humanity grappled with the reality of entering the galactic community. In response to the widespread curiosity and concern, world leaders decided to hold a global summit, broadcast live across all platforms. Dr. Moreno was invited to speak about her experiences and the contents of the alien message. During the summit, Dr. Moreno shared the stage with experts in international law, ethics, and space exploration. We stand at a crossroads, she explained. This project isn't just about terraforming Mars. It's about proving ourselves as capable and reliable partners in a community that spans beyond our solar system. It's about learning, sharing, and growing together. As the summit proceeded, the plans for the Mars terraforming project were outlined. Teams from Earth would work alongside alien engineers and scientists, who would share their advanced technologies and knowledge. In return, humans would provide insights into their own innovations in bioengineering and ecological management. The selection process for the human team was rigorous. It sought not only the brightest minds but also individuals who embodied the diversity and spirit of humanity. They needed people who could adapt, learn quickly, and bridge the vast cultural and biological gaps between Earth and the alien civilizations. The selected team prepared to embark on their journey to Mars. Among them was Dr. Moreno, who viewed the mission not just as a professional challenge but as a personal journey to understand what it meant to be part of the vast tapestry of the cosmos. The uncertainty of the future loomed large, but so did the promise of a new dawn for humanity, one that might finally unveil why they were considered the galaxy's greatest mystery. The preparations for the Mars terraforming project, officially dubbed Project Observer, kicked into high gear. The international community, now unified under a banner of cautious optimism and curiosity, worked feverishly to ready the team of Earth's representatives for their unprecedented task. The selected team comprised experts across various scientific disciplines, along with diplomats skilled in intercultural communication and military personnel trained for extraterrestrial security protocols. At the heart of the preparations was the construction of the Unity Station, a massive space habitat that would orbit Mars and serve as the operational hub for the terraforming efforts. The station was designed to be a symbol of Earth's ingenuity and a testament to human resilience and ambition. Advanced modules and laboratories, equipped with both human and alien technology, were integrated into the station, ensuring that all team members would have the tools necessary to succeed. Dr. Ava Moreno, as the chief scientific officer of the project, oversaw the final checks on the experimental equipment that would be used to catalyze the Martian atmosphere. The technology, a blend of human engineering and alien enhancements, was capable of accelerating the creation of a breathable atmosphere within a decade, a process that would have taken centuries with Earth's existing technology alone. Meanwhile, on Earth, public interest in Project Observer grew. Schools implemented new curriculums focusing on interstellar science and diplomacy. The media covered every aspect of the preparation, from the construction of Unity Station to the personal stories of the team members who were about to leave their home planet, possibly forever. The cultural impact of the project was profound. Museums opened exhibits to educate the public on the history of space exploration and the specific goals of Project Observer. Interactive public forums were held online, allowing people from all over the world to ask questions directly to the team members, fostering a global sense of involvement and investment in the project's success. As launch day approached, a global broadcast was planned, with millions expected to watch as the team embarked on their journey to Mars. Dr. Moreno addressed the world in the final hour before departure. Standing in front of the spacecraft that would take them to Unity Station, she delivered a speech that resonated across the globe. Today, we are not just scientists, diplomats, or soldiers. We are ambassadors of Earth, bearers of our planet's hopes and dreams. The task ahead is monumental, but so is our resolve to succeed. We embark on this mission not to conquer, but to collaborate. We go to Mars not only to transform it, but to be transformed ourselves, by the challenges we overcome and the friendships we forge. This is our moment to shine as a species, to show that in the face of the unknown, we are capable of extraordinary things. The speech was met with widespread acclaim and served to unite humanity even more in support of the mission. As the spacecraft lifted off, cheers erupted from the crowds gathered around the world to witness the historic moment. It was a celebration of human achievement and a collective leap toward a new frontier. Project Observer was more than a scientific mission, it was a beacon of hope, a testament to human perseverance and the endless quest for knowledge. As the team made their way to Mars, they carried with them not just the tools and plans for terraforming but the collective will of Earth to bravely step into the broader cosmic arena. As the Unity Station orbited Mars, the team began their monumental task, setting up operations and coordinating with the alien species that comprised the Galactic Council. The arrival of the alien representatives was a spectacle of diversity and technology. Sleek spacecraft from distant worlds docked with the station, each carrying members of species that most humans had only seen in images. The Galactic Council had sent a carefully selected group of scientists and engineers to assist in the project. Among them was Lork, a member of the Telsari, known for their advanced environmental technology. Lork's kind had transformed their own arid world into a lush paradise, and his expertise was crucial to the success of the terraforming efforts. Another vital member was Elora, a brilliant strategist from the aquatic planet of Hydrones, whose innovative approaches to large-scale engineering projects promised to speed up the terraforming process. As the team members from Earth and their extraterrestrial counterparts began to work together, they faced not only technical challenges but also the task of bridging vast cultural and biological differences. Initial misunderstandings and mistrust gave way to a deeper understanding as both groups shared their knowledge and perspectives. Dr. Moreno facilitated a series of cultural exchange workshops, which became one of the most enriching aspects of the project. During these sessions, human team members learned about the alien concepts of time, which varied dramatically from species to species, and about nonverbal forms of communication used by beings like Elora, whose expressive bioluminescence conveyed complex emotions and thoughts. Meanwhile, the team's efforts on Mars were beginning to show tangible results. The atmosphere generators, massive structures designed to release and regulate gases into Mars' thin atmosphere, were operational, and early tests indicated that they were performing even better than expected. The surface of Mars, once barren and red, began to show patches of engineered microbial life that would lay the foundation for a future biosphere. As work progressed, the project was documented and broadcast back to Earth, where it was eagerly followed by millions. Schools used the project as a live teaching tool, and debates about the implications of such interstellar cooperation became a regular topic in academic and political circles. The project, a beacon of international and interstellar cooperation, was hailed as one of humanity's greatest achievements. However, not everything was smooth. A significant challenge arose when a powerful solar flare disrupted communications between Mars and Earth, leading to a tense period where the team had to operate in isolation. The incident tested the team's resilience and ability to operate independently, while also highlighting the dangers of space travel and the need for autonomy in distant outposts. Through these trials, the bonds between the human and alien team members strengthened. Shared experiences of success and failure forged a camaraderie that transcended species. The project had become more than a mission, it was a testament to the possibility of unity in diversity, offering a hopeful glimpse of the future of interstellar relations. As Mars' sky began to hint at a future blue sunrise, the project celebrated its first major milestone, the successful establishment of a breathable air pocket around the base. Dr. Moreno, looking out over the Martian landscape, felt a profound connection not only to her team and their joint mission but also to the wider universe, which now seemed a little smaller and more like home. With the initial success of the atmosphere generators and a growing bond between the interspecies team, Project Observer took on an even more ambitious scope. The Earth and alien scientists embarked on a series of experiments designed to test human adaptability and resilience under various controlled conditions that mirrored the harsh environments of other planets in the galaxy. Dr. Moreno and her colleagues, along with their extraterrestrial counterparts, initiated the adaptation trials. These trials were not only about adapting Mars but also about understanding how terrestrial and extraterrestrial life forms could be integrated. The experiments ranged from biological to technological, each designed to push the boundaries of current science and cooperation. One of the most significant experiments was the Hybrid Habitat Project, where Earth flora and fauna were introduced into Martian biodomes alongside alien plant species that thrived in low-oxygen environments. The goal was to create a sustainable ecosystem that could support a diverse range of life. Lork and a team of Earth botanists worked closely, blending soil substrates and plant genetics to foster these hybrid environments. They achieved a breakthrough when a previously barren dome blossomed into a vibrant, self-sustaining ecosystem, sparking hope for future colonization efforts. Another major experiment involved the integration of human and alien technology to create an advanced life support system. The system was designed to be highly efficient, recycling and optimizing water and air resources to an extent never before seen in human space endeavors. Elora's expertise in fluid dynamics played a crucial role here, helping to design a system that could function under the variable gravity conditions of different celestial bodies. As the experiments progressed, the team also faced unexpected challenges. an experiment aimed at enhancing human physical endurance through a combination of Earth and alien biotechnology met with complications. Several volunteers experienced adverse reactions to the alien-derived treatments, raising ethical and medical concerns. This incident sparked a heated debate among the team, with some questioning the risks of such interspecies medical interventions. Dr. Moreno found herself at the center of this controversy, advocating for stringent safety and ethical standards. The incident led to the establishment of a new bioethics committee, co-chaired by human and alien members, to oversee all future biotechnological experiments. Despite these challenges, the spirit of cooperation remained strong. The team celebrated another major milestone when they successfully tested an advanced communication system that could withstand solar flares and other cosmic phenomena, ensuring that future missions would have reliable lines of communication back to Earth or the Galactic Council. In a particularly poignant moment, the team gathered to observe the first Earth plant flowering on Martian soil. A simple daisy, blooming under a dome, became a symbol of life's persistence. This moment was broadcast across Earth and the galaxy, symbolizing the potential for life to thrive in the cosmos through unity and shared knowledge. With the growing success of Project Observer, the achievements on Mars became a testament to the potential of interspecies collaboration and technological synergy. This success did not go unnoticed. The Galactic Council, impressed by humanity's contributions and the groundbreaking results from the experiments, decided to extend a more formal invitation to the human race, moving beyond the initial cooperation on Mars. The invitation was to participate in the Council's Conclave of Civilizations, a prestigious gathering that took place every decade where members of the Galactic Council shared knowledge, discussed key galactic issues, and planned future collaborative endeavors. It was a significant honor, as attendance was traditionally limited to civilizations that had demonstrated considerable advancements and stability. Dr. Moreno and her team received the news during a routine communication session with the Galactic Council. The message, delivered by High Counselor Tren himself, was broadcast across Unity Station, drawing cheers and applause from the team. The invitation was not just a recognition of their hard work but also an acknowledgement of humanity's place on the galactic stage. The Council requested that Earth send a delegation to the next conclave, to be held on the neutral planet of Helios, a hub of diplomacy and culture renowned for its beautiful floating gardens and intricate waterways. Preparations began immediately, with Dr. Moreno appointed as the head of the delegation. The team was carefully chosen to include not only scientists but also diplomats, cultural ambassadors, and experts in galactic law. As the preparations for the conclave continued, Dr. Moreno initiated a series of educational programs for her team to ensure they were well-versed in galactic etiquette, the political landscape, and the scientific achievements of other civilizations. Special attention was given to understanding the complex alliances and rivalries within the Galactic Council to navigate the diplomatic nuances effectively. Meanwhile, back on Earth, news of the invitation stirred a global sense of pride and unity. Governments and organizations from all over the world offered their support, seeing the conclave as an opportunity to establish Earth as a full-fledged member of the interstellar community. Cultural exchanges increased, with various alien species visiting Earth to engage with its people and share knowledge, further cementing Earth's reputation as a burgeoning hub of diversity and innovation. The journey to Helios was a momentous occasion, marked by a ceremonial send-off broadcast worldwide. Dr. Moreno, in her address to Earth, highlighted the significance of this journey not only for their mission but for the future of humanity. We go to Helios not just to learn and share but to build bridges between our world and the stars. Each step we take is for future generations, and each bridge we build helps unite a galaxy. Upon arrival at Helios, the Earth delegation was met with intrigue and respect. The floating gardens of Helios, with their serene beauty and architectural marvel, provided a fitting backdrop for the important discussions that lay ahead. The delegation participated in a series of meetings, panels, and cultural events, showcasing human achievements and learning from the vast experiences of other civilizations. Throughout the conclave, Dr. Moreno and her team navigated complex discussions on trade, security, and scientific cooperation, presenting Earth's unique perspective and forging important alliances. The Earth delegation, now fully immersed in the interstellar discussions and cultural exchanges at the conclave of civilizations on Helios, faced a series of challenges and trials that tested their diplomatic skills, scientific knowledge, and ethical values. Each encounter was designed not only to assess humanity's capacity and readiness for deeper integration into the galactic community but also to resolve conflicts and foster unity among the diverse members of the Galactic Council. One of the first challenges arose during a session on galactic trade and resource sharing. A dispute between two member species, the mineral-rich Durilians and the technologically advanced Kynthians, threatened to escalate into a larger conflict. The Earth delegation, led by Dr. Moreno, was asked to mediate the dispute due to their neutral status and fresh perspective. Dr. Moreno proposed a solution that involved a third-party audit of the disputed resources and a technology exchange program that would benefit both parties. Her proposal was eventually accepted, and the Earth delegation earned praise for their innovative approach and ability to navigate complex diplomatic waters. The delegation also participated in a series of scientific trials designed to showcase each civilization's contributions to the galactic knowledge base. The Earth team presented their latest advancements in terraforming technologies and the results of their biotechnological experiments from Project Observer. These presentations were met with keen interest, particularly from civilizations looking to rejuvenate their own planets or expand into new worlds. However, skepticism arose from some quarters about the ethical implications of certain biotechnologies, especially those involving genetic modifications. Dr. Moreno defended their practices by highlighting the strict ethical standards and oversight that Earth had implemented, reassuring the Council that humanity was committed to responsible scientific exploration. Cultural exchanges were a vital part of the conclave, allowing each civilization to showcase their heritage and learn from others. The Earth delegation organized a display of Earth's diverse cultures, featuring music, art, and culinary delights from around the globe. These events were not only a celebration of Earth's cultural richness but also a platform for promoting understanding and unity through shared experience. One particularly memorable event was the music performance featuring traditional instruments from different Earth cultures, blended with alien musical forms to create a unique symphony that resonated with audiences from across the galaxy. The delegation faced a critical test when a debate on the ethical treatment of sentient machines, which some civilizations used as laborers, arose. Earth's stance on sentient rights was put to the test, and Dr. Moreno was vocal in advocating for universal rights and ethical standards that should be extended to all sentient beings, regardless of their organic or synthetic nature. This stance, though controversial, sparked a significant dialogue among the Council members about updating the Galactic Charter to include broader sentient rights, reflecting a progressive shift in galactic policy influenced by Earth's values. As the conclave drew to a close, the Earth delegation had clearly demonstrated their planet's readiness to contribute meaningfully to the galaxy. They had not only faced trials in diplomacy, science, and ethics but had also managed to influence galactic policies and foster deeper interstellar relationships. Dr. Moreno, in her closing remarks, emphasized the common dreams and challenges that bind all civilizations. As diverse as we are, she said, we share a common journey towards understanding, peace, and prosperity. Let us continue to learn from each other and grow together. As the Earth delegation returned from the conclave on Helios, brimming with new alliances and enriched by a plethora of interstellar experiences, Dr. Moreno and her team were unexpectedly summoned to a confidential meeting by the United Nations' newly established Office of Interstellar Affairs. The subject was urgent and mysterious, a classified discovery made during the genetic experiments conducted as part of Project Observer. In the secure confines of the UN headquarters, Dr. Moreno and her top scientists were briefed on a startling revelation: the genetic experiments aimed at enhancing human adaptability for extraterrestrial environments had inadvertently unearthed anomalies in human DNA that could not be accounted for by known natural evolutionary processes. Dr. Sato, the lead geneticist of Project Observer, presented his findings. We have identified sequences that appear to be engineered, with precision far beyond what occurs in nature. These sequences are particularly active in regions related to cognitive and physiological resilience, he explained, displaying complex diagrams and genetic models. It suggests a possibility that we might have been genetically modified by an unknown alien intelligence, perhaps millennia ago. The room buzzed with a mixture of skepticism and awe as the team considered the implications. Dr. Moreno proposed a cross-disciplinary approach to validate these findings. This led to a secretive, globe-spanning investigation combining archaeology, anthropology, and genetics. Weeks of research uncovered ancient artifacts and records from different civilizations around the world that hinted at celestial interventions in human history, previously dismissed as myths or misinterpretations. Symbols similar to those found on the probe were subtly integrated into these artifacts, suggesting a long-standing connection between humanity and the stars. Recognizing the potential ramifications of these discoveries, Dr. Moreno contacted the Galactic Council, seeking insights or confessions. After intense negotiations, the Council admitted to a historical precedent where advanced civilizations guided the development of prospective member species. It was a rare and highly regulated intervention, carried out only when a species showed potential for significant contributions to the galactic community. The news of humanity's modified origins was met with mixed emotions on Earth. Some felt betrayed or manipulated, fearing what the genetic modifications might mean for their free will and the authenticity of human achievements. Others saw it as a sign of humanity's importance in the cosmic scheme, interpreting the genetic enhancements as a gift that had helped humanity survive and thrive in a harsh universe. Dr. Moreno addressed the United Nations and the world, advocating for calm and thoughtful reflection. This revelation does not diminish our achievements but highlights our potential. We were chosen, not controlled. How we use our abilities and what we achieve must continue to be guided by our values and choices. The revelation sparked a new field of study, xenogenetics, and a philosophical movement focused on the implications of these findings for human identity and destiny. Universities, think tanks, and public forums buzzed with debates and discussions about the ethical implications of genetic interference and the new role of humanity as a knowingly integrated member of the interstellar community. Dr. Moreno reflects on the journey from the Siberian tundra to the halls of the Galactic Council and back to the heart of human civilization. With this new knowledge, humanity stood on the brink of a new era, not just on Earth but as a proactive member of a much larger community, tasked with the stewardship of a unique legacy and the infinite possibilities it presented. Dr. Ava Moreno stood at the podium, addressing a gathering that included world leaders, scientists, and representatives from various communities around the globe. The venue was the United Nations headquarters, where a special assembly had been convened to discuss Earth's future in light of the recent revelations about humanity's genetic origins and its new role in the galactic community. Today marks a pivotal moment in our history, Dr. Moreno began, her voice resonant and steady. We have learned truths that challenge our understanding of ourselves and redefine our place in the cosmos. Yet, amid these revelations, our spirit and our resolve remain unshaken. We are united not by our past alone but by our visions for the future. Her speech outlined the new initiatives that were being launched in response to the recent discoveries. First was the establishment of the Global Alliance for Interstellar Cooperation, GAIC, which would work closely with the Galactic Council to ensure that Earth had a voice in interstellar matters. The GAIC would also oversee the integration of alien technologies that were compatible and beneficial to Earth's environment and its inhabitants. Dr. Moreno also announced the expansion of Project Observer into a broader initiative called Project Genesis, aimed at not only continuing Mars terraforming but also exploring other celestial bodies suitable for terraforming or colonization. This project would be a joint venture with other galactic species, combining resources, knowledge, and technologies to create new homes away from home. Through Project Genesis, we will offer humanity new horizons, and in doing so, we will also provide new opportunities for peace, collaboration, and growth, she declared. Recognizing the importance of preparing future generations for a life that would increasingly interact with extraterrestrial species and cultures, Dr. Moreno introduced a new educational directive. This program would include updated curriculums that focused on galactic history, xenology, and ethics, ensuring that from a young age, people on Earth would understand and respect the multitude of cultures in the galaxy. Another key announcement was the formation of the Earth Council for Extraterrestrial Ethics, ECE, a body that would ensure that all interactions with alien species were conducted in a manner that upheld the highest ethical standards. The ECE would also review all ongoing and future experiments and projects related to extraterrestrial technologies and life forms. Dr. Moreno emphasized the importance of transparency and public engagement. Every step we take into the galaxy will be taken together. This journey belongs to all of humanity, and it is imperative that our policies reflect our diverse voices and values. To facilitate this, she announced the creation of a public forum where citizens could express their concerns, offer suggestions, and be regularly updated on the developments related to Earth's interstellar engagements. As the assembly drew to a close, Dr. Moreno reflected on the journey that had started with a mysterious probe and led humanity to a seat among the stars. "We have been given a great gift," she said, looking out over the crowd, "the gift of the stars. Let us move forward with courage, curiosity, and, most importantly, with compassion." The story ends on a hopeful note, with the Earth slowly setting behind her through the large windows of the assembly hall, symbolizing the closing of one chapter in human history and the dawning of another. Humanity, once an enigma in the galaxy, now strides confidently forward, ready to embrace its destiny among the stars.